Hi besties, what's up? My name is Makenzie and welcome to my channel and welcome to my April TBR. Now, obviously, it is over halfway through the month by the time you guys are seeing this. I apologize, but I want to start getting into the habit of doing these like normal videos that you see on most booktube channels. So I wanted to kind of start here, even though, like I said, it's late into the month. I want to try to keep myself accountable for doing said videos and stuff like that. So I also have not finished a book in a month at this point. So I want to make this to hopefully try to keep myself accountable, I guess. So without further ado, first let's get into the books that I have started that I'd like to finish, and then we will get into the books that I don't own, and then we'll get into the books that I do own. I do realize that with 15 days left of the month, this is a little bit overkill, but I do think I can do it. So first book I want to finish is Story of My Life by Lucy Score. I am about 60% of the way through this one right now, and I'm liking it, not loving it. I don't think this was the right place to start off with my Lucy Score journey, but it is the place that I decided to. So yeah, like I said, I'm liking it. I don't know. I'm not loving the love interest right now. Hopefully things change, but I guess we'll see when my wrap up comes. So next, I also want to read Radiance by Grace Draven. I am about 10% of the way through this one, and I'm really liking it so far. I'm really excited about it. I think it's only going to get better and better from where I am right now. It has already made me giggle and smile so much, and we're only 10% of the way through, so I can't even imagine what the rest of the book holds, but I'm very excited. I am reading that on Kobo Plus. I recently got a Kobo, and I'm in love with it so far, so very excited to continue on with that as well. Next we have a little bit of a tentative situation, but I'm thinking that if I read one of these, it'll give me the motivation to keep finishing books, and that is Waiting for Spring. Specifically the second volume, but I'm kind of hoping that I can read the second, third, and fourth. Those are all the ones that I own, and then I will kind of decide if I want to continue on with the series. Last month I reread the first one. I didn't love the reread as much as I loved it the first time, so I'm kind of curious as to if I will want to continue on with the series. I guess we will kind of see. But yeah, like I said, at least the second volume, but if I could read the third and fourth, that would be great too. Next, let's get into the books that I actually do own. Luckily for me, I picked all books that I'm pretty sure I have the audiobooks for, or I can get the audiobooks for, so very happy about that. First, we have Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia Fairies by Heather Fawcett. I love this copy. I know that people don't love deckled edges, but I think they add something to a book. I really like them. But this is the first book in the Emily Wilde's trilogy. It just recently got finished up this year, I believe. I'm very excited to read this one. I believe this one follows Emily Wilde as she's going to this like different town that she lives in, and she's going to study fairies. But we also have a character named Wendell, and I believe that she is afraid that he is going to kind of take her research and say that it's his own. And I'm very excited about that. I think this is going to be good. A lot of my favorite creators love this book, so I'm really hoping I do too. Next, we have Under Lock and Key by Lana Ferguson, and I am very interested to see what I think of this. This is a Loch Ness monster romance, so we'll see about that. It sounds like a silly, goofy time. It sounds like it should be a very easy, fun read, and I'm really hoping that's what that is. I'm pretty interested to see what I think of this one, and hopefully if I can read both of these are my 2025 TBR. We are not doing great on that one right now, but hopefully we can get caught up a little bit. Then we have Hungerstone by Kat Dunn. This one is a Carmilla retelling, and if you don't know, I love Carmilla. It's one of my favorite classics, so very excited to get into this. I love this book cover too, by the way. It's equal parts beautiful and kind of a little bit like unsettling, so I'm very excited to see how I feel about this one. And then the last book that I would really love to finish is Reckless by Lauren Roberts. I liked Powerless. I think I rated that one 4 stars, and then Powerful I rated 3.75 stars. So I'm very intrigued to see what I think of this. I have already started it, and I was liking what I read so far, but I am going to restart it because I don't exactly know how far into it I was. I think I might have been about 10%, but I guess we'll see. If I can just slide right back into where I was, then I will, but if I can't, that's fine too. But I believe that I just got my copy of Fearless in the mail today, so I'm very excited about that. And this is the beautiful Waterstones exclusive edition, which I love, hence the red edges. I don't know, this is probably spoilery, but I want to show you this art because this is why I had to have these editions. Look at that. That is beautiful. So I'm really hoping I like this one. It also has a quote on the back. I won't read it just in case of spoilers. I doubt there's spoilers, but you know, you never know. very excited to get into this. I'm way more excited to read Fearless though, because Lauren Roberts said that that is like her favorite book that she's ever written. It's the best book she's ever written, and I am very intrigued to see what that book is all about too. So hopefully I can read this and then go straight in to Fearless, but I guess we'll see on that front. And then last but not least, this is one that I want to start, but I'm probably not going to finish. It is Addicted to You by Krista and Becca Ritchie. Now, I am very intimidated by this series because if you don't know, this is a very, very long interconnected standalone series, but I'm thinking that I'll like it. I really hope I do. This book follows our main character Lily, and I believe she has an addiction to having sex. And then we also follow our main character Lauren. I believe that's her love interest, and Lauren is addicted to alcohol. So it is them basically dating each other to kind of like try to get rid of those addictions, I think, or at least to turn away the attention from their addictions so their parents aren't really paying attention to that. And they're paying attention to this new relationship that the two have made with each other. But I guess we will see how I feel about this. I'm really hopeful though. I only own this book, so if I don't like it, I guess not too much love lost, but I am very excited to read this one as well. And I think that is all the books that I want to try to get to the last half of the month. Like I said, I know this is a little bit insane to read the last 15 days of the month, but I do think that I can get it done. So I'm very excited to do that. Anyways, you guys should tell me what is on your end of the month TBR, how many books you guys have read. Like I said, I haven't finished a book in a month, so yeah. I don't have a favorite book of the month so far, but if I had to make a guess, I bet it's probably going to be Emily Wilde's. I'm very excited to read that. Or Radiance. I really love that one so far. But yeah, let me know either your favorite book or what's on your TBR for the rest of the month. And with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm sorry, I'm sure it was really rough. I feel like I haven't talked to a camera in a month, which is probably accurate. So please forgive me as I get used to talking to the camera again, but thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you like me, if you like my face, go ahead and hit the like button. If you want to see my face again, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be notified every time I post a new video, honestly, I'd follow me on Instagram. That is where you are going to get all the first updates. But if you don't have an Instagram, cross your fingers, hope the bell notification works. And with all that being said, I will talk to you all in my next video very soon. Bye, everyone.
When you're not here, the sun don't shine. When you're not near, I don't feel like I do.